What's up, guys? Black Scout Survival, and today we're going to be talking about urban survival concepts. And you know, I've done a lot of urban survival videos in the past, but I really never broke down what's the reason for urban survival. You know, a lot of people are interested in it, but I just want to kind of like state what my, I guess, idea behind urban survival is, and some concepts and, you know, survival priorities and stuff like that. But initially, let's talk about why would you be in an urban survival situation. You know, wilderness survival, you may get lost out in the woods, you're hunting, hiking, canoeing, or something like that. But in an urban situation, it's going to be because of some kind of catastrophic event, maybe a riot. You've seen a lot of riots, you know, in major cities and stuff like that. And there's been some recently in the news. Natural disasters like Katrina, I think that's been a lesson for all of us, and you know, getting in the preparedness mindset and have a plan. Katrina, you know, took a lot of lives and put a lot of people in bad situations. And then also we have terrorist attacks like the 9/11 attacks, you know, and with the state of the world today with ISIS and, you know, a lot of other things going on, you know, it's a possibility, and it's good to be prepared for it and have a plan. And first, let's talk about priorities. You know, what is your priorities in a urban survival situation? You know, initially you want to move away from the threat, whether it be a riot. If you're in a riot area, you want to get out of there. If it's a terrorist attack, you know, get away from there. And if, you know, natural disaster, hurricane or something like that, you want to get away from the area, you know, bug out per se. And in the military, they say get off the X, you know, get off the dime is the term for that, you know, get out of the danger zone. Then your next priority is to, you know, check yourself and treat your injuries if you have any, you know, or anybody that's with you. Because if it's a, you know, severe bleeding or something like that, you know, you may not even make it to where your bug out location or to a safe place because you're, you know, too injured or whatnot. Then your next plan, if you don't have a weapon, is to find a weapon or some way to defend yourself. You know, especially in a riot and stuff like that. If you're in a bad area and you're not part of the riot, you may, you know, have violence taken action upon you. If you're in an escape and evasion situation, if you've been taken, you know, captive or something like that, you know, you want to find a weapon, some way to defend yourself. And if you know, live in a good state that you're allowed to carry concealed, then I definitely recommend doing that. The next thing is obviously establish communications with your, you know, loved ones or your network, a group of people that can, you know, help you, aid you to get out there, or maybe you help or aid them to get out of the bad situation. You know, different types of communications, whether it be, you know, cell phones may go down. You may already have a pre-plan or something like that, a way to communicate. Then your next objective, I'd say, would be to gather intelligence and basically find out what's going on around you, so you can, you know, you may have to change your plan because the area that you were going to for safety may now be compromised. So you want to be able to find out information, gather intel to help better you and your plan. After that, you want to execute your plan. You know, just remember to stay mobile and to stay, you know, open-minded to have to change your plan, because that may be a possibility depending on the situation. Like I said, area may be compromised, you may get injured, somebody, your loved ones may be injured, and you may have to, you know, change your plan because you cannot move, or blockade of a road may, you know, keep you from going this direction. A lot of wilderness skills will transfer over into an urban survival scenario. That's why in a lot of my videos I do a lot of wilderness stuff too, and people, like, you know, are really concentrate on urban stuff, but you know, you need to learn the basics of wilderness survival. Wilderness survival will help you become more resourceful. You know, you may find empty, you know, lighter on the ground or something like that, and because you know how to make a fire with a spark-based material, you can do that. You know, there's more resources in an urban area, so you know, you can use nefarious, you know, skills like lock picking, you know, to maybe find a shelter, a safe place in an abandoned building or something like that, somewhere, instead of going out into the wilderness and constructing a shelter. It's better to find one that's already built, you know, and this will aid you in protection. The urban does require some different skills, like I said, than wilderness, like the lot picking. It may require social engineering, gray man concepts, keeping a low profile. A lot of stuff we've already covered in the past. Go back over and watch those videos if you'd like to get more information on that. But it does require the wilderness skills to give you that resourcefulness, but also using skills that are strictly for urban areas. So like I said, urban areas offer different, resources like shelters. You can use cardboard for, making shelters. Food procurement could be, you could get, dumpster dive, find stuff in trash. Or you may have to go for pigeons and other types of animals like that in a urban survival situation. It's food. They're animals. It's just like hunting or snaring or trapping. In a wilderness situation, you're just applying those same wilderness techniques to an urban environment, like I said before. That's why that's important. Have several escape plans. You never know when some, like I said, situations, your plans may be compromised. So have several escape plans, and go ahead and have these plans prepared and share them with your family or your network. So that way, if you lose communications, you already know what to execute and when to execute it with each other. The next thing is know your environment. My environment may be different than yours. You may, live in a larger city. You may live in a more rural area. Know your environment, know your people. Always, be prepared. Keep a bug out bag in your vehicle. A lot of people keep them in their house, but what if your house catches on fire? Then you're really screwed. I personally keep one in my house and one in my vehicle. And most of the time, if you have to bug out, you're probably not even going to be away. You're probably going to be away from home anyway, and you're going to only have what you have in your vehicle. So keep a bug out bag in your vehicle and keep a good pair of boots or walking shoes, because you may have to move out on foot because roads could be blocked. Have your basic items on you. Check out our video Urban Survival Kit, where I go over the necessary items that you need to keep on your person, what we call first line gear, stuff that you have on your person. Make sure you always carry those items on you. But with today's problems, today's society, things have changed, and it's always good to have a plan and be prepared. And be prepared for any situation, regardless if it's urban, wilderness, or whatever. But check out blackscoutsurvival.com for more tips and tutorials. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.